let me just clear one thing up, and that is that you do not need thousands of dollars to start a successful AI model business. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started with zero upfront cost. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly the steps that you will be able to take to start your AI model business from absolutely $0. So of course, the first stage of your AI model business will be creating your AI model. Now, there's not many free AI creation tools purely because these platforms are so profitable. It does actually cost money for the servers and for the AI generators to be able to run. So not a lot of websites will give you this for free. However, there are a lot of sites which will give you free tokens when you sign up, or free trials. All you have to do is do your research and find the perfect one for you. Will you find one that will be perfectly crafted to create AI influencers? Probably not for free. What you can do is really utilize your skills in AI creation and learn this from the ground up. You can use free tools locally, such as Stable Diffusion. If you learn that, you'll be overpowered in terms of the qualifications that you need to be able to create these models, or for as little as $10 a month. It's not free, but it's very, very cheap. As well as obviously your AI creation, you're gonna need something to edit your photos with. That can be Canva. There's free versions of Canva, which you can just sign up and use all the free tools that they have available. That'll get you through the initial stages of setting up. Also, your video editing software for any Reels, TikToks, anything like that you need to fulfill. So what you're gonna do there is download CapCut. You can get that on a phone, you can get that on a laptop, anything that you need, you can get CapCut on. Now, step number 2 for your AI model business would of course be setting up your platforms, whether this be social media, your monetization platform, which is going to be FanView, or if you're very brave, OnlyFans, and your social media platforms are the key to the pages you're going to set up. Essentially, you can jump on these platforms, make accounts, and building up an audience, creating content for these pages. Just a tip, make sure that your usernames are very, very good. Don't just start a page with, AI model 696969. That's not professional, doesn't look attractive, it's not very good for your brand. So make sure it's a clean username, make sure the name makes sense. But apart from that, social media and your FanView page is going to be completely free to sign up to. For FanView, make sure you are 18+. Now, the next stage will obviously be marketing that content and marketing that model. So platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, free to post videos to. Twitter, free to post. Reddit, free. Now, all you need to do is hone your skills in these certain areas. I have many videos on the channel, by the way, already covering this. So if you are looking for a bit of help in that area, many videos on the channel already covering this. However, there's nothing stopping you from doing external research, looking at whatever method you want to go down. However, my favorite method is short form content. As you all know, people are absolutely glued to their phones, scrolling all day long, every single day. What this means for us is that we can gather attention through these short form platforms. An example, obviously TikTok. TikTok had a very close call, was it? I don't know, of being banned in the US. What this taught us is, of course, to be vigilant, have other platforms set up. So if you do have a TikTok set up, make sure you have an Instagram Reels account set up. That's just an Instagram, by the way. You can post Reels to any Instagram account, but make sure you have other avenues. TikTok or Instagram Reels, very similar platforms, but handled very differently. For TikTok, you're gonna get boosted very quickly. The way that it works, TikTok will basically lend you viewers. If you post to a brand new account on TikTok, you'll notice that that video you just posted, if you've done the warm-up process correctly, starts to get views very quickly. And it should get, up to 200 to 300 views. If it gets no likes, TikTok will probably not push that to anyone else because that piece of content is then shit in their eyes. If you start to get a load of likes, a load of comments, a load of followers from this piece of content, TikTok's gonna then push that content further, clearly engaging to that audience. So TikTok is very good to start off with, very good for new accounts. So make sure you stay consistent. Don't post 10 a day, that's stupid. Post up to 3 a day. If you're an attractive AI model doing TikTok dances, you are gonna get views, you are gonna get likes. So then stage 4 will be on to monetization. Now, monetization is of course where we make our money. That is gonna be through the FanView page. The first step of monetization is to make sure you got effective funnels, your social media pages to your monetization platform. FanView, for example, from Instagram. On Instagram, you're gonna wanna make sure you have a link in the bio to get to that FanView page. First step, essential. If no one can find your FanView page, you won't get any subscribers, you're obviously not gonna get any money from that. Make sure there is a clear funnel from your Instagram to monetization platform FanView. Within your monetization platform, where is the money made? It is made in the chats. Very key that you are very active in the chats or you hire someone to do so. You're probably thinking, how do I hire someone if I don't have any money or I want to start from zero? And how is this relevant? Well, you can hire chatters on commission to talk on your accounts. As long as you're getting the right traffic in, there are certain chatters who will sit on your account and chat to these customers in return for commission. Of course, commission isn't free, but they're making you money, so then give them a percentage of that cash. So essentially free to start with. Now, I do own a chatting agency. there is very strict requirements to get in, but if you do have successful social media pages, completely free to join. We don't charge any upfront fee. However, you do have to give us traffic in order to monetize. That'll be in the description if you want to apply. Essentially, we will sit on your account. We have a full English chatting team 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to be able to chat to your customers and make sales. Completely free, commission based, all that kind of good stuff. But of course, as this is a key element, that is why you would hire professionals. However, there's nothing stopping you from learning the ropes first, getting into your first load of chatting and really chatting to your customers and making sales by yourself, so that you understand the whole process. You can hire staff in the future, pay them a decent wage when you start getting money in. So essentially, that is how to start with $0. It is a very, very simple business model once you understand it. I'm going to also leave you with a few tips. So tip number one is focus on selling premium content, not just, top off or lingerie images. You want to sell content which is premium, sells for a high price, and keeps customers coming back. So those customers are satisfied. This could be custom content. This could be things that they've requested. This can just be unheard of, extremely graphic kind of pictures that you want to sell. Completely up to you, of course. But make sure that it's premium. Make sure that it goes for a high price so that it's worth your time to sit on those accounts, and make sure that it's worth that customer coming back to that account and getting them involved and making them, want to keep that relationship going with that model. And also, collaborations are huge. If you have 1,000+ followers, there is nothing stopping you from approaching another person with 1,000 followers, making a collaboration image, an image of your model and their model together, and both posting it in a collaboration post on Instagram. That will then share both audiences. You gain more followers, you gain more organic traction on your pages, and it makes complete sense for both parties. Now, you're probably thinking maybe there is a certain doubt that, your customers will go to their account instead and they'll steal your customers. For one, it works both ways. And two, if a customer is subscribed to a FanView page or following an Instagram account, there is nothing stopping them from following your Instagram account or subscribing to your FanView page as well. Not only just unsubscribe from your friend's FanView page, just subscribe to yours. They're not going to want to save that subscription fee of $3. They're going to do both. They're going to buy content from both. It is essentially, an addictive pathway that they're taking. This is how you start your AI model. Question I get all the time. Hopefully I've answered that in this video here. But AI models are completely the future. We're already seeing them take over platforms such as FanView, such as OnlyFans, such as even Instagram and Facebook and all those kind of platforms as well. It is a business model that you want to get involved in, because the barrier to entry by the time it's 2026 will be absolutely massive. Huge corporations are starting to realize the potential in AI influencers for their companies. So it's extremely important that you take action on this now, if this is something that you want to get into, and start to build up a network, build up pages, build up whatever you need. So by the time, this is too late to get in as a beginner, which it will inevitably be in the future, you have everything in place to stay within this industry. If you want to learn this for a very, very cheap price of $47 with a course, chronological, we chuck in our own methods in there as well. You have a huge community that comes with that. We'll teach you everything from AI creation to social media setup and to monetization techniques, all for $47. That will be in the description. Click on the link, check it out. We have a short video explaining exactly what is involved in that course as well. Once you're in, there's no real extra investment on top of that, and hopefully you have a prosperous adventure in the AI model world.